Imagine the heart-stopping moment when you realize you've just won a $1 billion lottery jackpot. A dream that turns into reality, bringing a whirlwind of excitement. Stay tuned as we discuss the secrets to turning this staggering windfall into a lifetime of security, guided by astonishing true stories. When the unimaginable happens and you find yourself holding a $1 billion lottery ticket, the initial steps you take can set the tone for your future. Paramount among these is the decision to remain anonymous. This isn't merely a preference for privacy, it's a critical shield against a tidal wave of public attention, potential scams, and the sudden emergence of distant relatives and long-lost acquaintances. In jurisdictions that permit anonymity, choosing this path can be a lifesaver, providing a buffer to adjust to your new reality away from the relentless glare of public scrutiny. The next pivotal step is assembling a team of financial guardians. This elite squad should include a financial advisor, a lawyer, and an accountant. Their expertise is indispensable in navigating the labyrinth of sudden wealth. They are the ones who will guide you through the maze of tax implications, investment decisions, and legal complexities, ensuring your windfall remains a blessing rather than becoming an overwhelming burden. The experience of John and Lisa Robinson, who won a third of the $1.586 billion Powerball jackpot in January 2016, serves as a cautionary tale in the lottery win playbook. Their initial decision to go public on the Today Show was a double-edged sword. While it allowed them to control their story, it also opened the floodgates to intense public scrutiny and unexpected consequences. Despite their attempts to maintain a semblance of normalcy, the Robinsons soon found themselves overwhelmed by the attention. The spotlight they thought they could manage became a beacon for harassment and pressure, eventually forcing them to leave their home, a decision they hadn't anticipated when they first embraced their public status. Behind the scenes, their approach was more prudent. They engaged Joe Townsend, a reputable attorney, to help navigate the legal intricacies and set up a trust for their prize. This wasn't just a smart legal move, it was a strategic step in managing their wealth, in alignment with their long-term objectives. Their financial advisor, whose identity remains private, likely played a crucial role in guiding them through the lump sum versus annuity decision. Opting for the lump sum, they received approximately $327 million after taxes. However, their journey post-win underscores the importance of not just how you manage your wealth, but also how you manage your public persona. Their accountant's role was equally vital, ensuring their windfall was managed in a tax-efficient manner. With such a significant sum, the tax implications were enormous, and without astute planning, they could have easily found themselves in a precarious financial situation. The Robinson story is a blend of luck, wise financial management, and the unforeseen challenges of public exposure. It highlights the importance of professional advice, the value of discretion, and the often overlooked impact of a lottery win on personal life and privacy. When the euphoria of winning the lottery settles, a winner is faced with one of the most significant financial decisions: taking the lump sum or opting for an annuity. The lump sum is a one-time payment, but after taxes, it's considerably less than the advertised jackpot. An annuity, on the other hand, spreads the payments over several years, which could mean more money in the long run and less risk of spending it all too quickly. This is where a financial advisor becomes invaluable. They can help assess not just the immediate implications of this choice, but how it aligns with the winner's long-term financial goals, current financial situation, and personal spending habits. A good advisor will also consider the winner's age, health, and life expectancy to determine which option might provide the most financial security. Brad Duke's story is a fascinating study of financial acumen. After winning a $220 million Powerball jackpot in 2005, Duke, a gym owner from Idaho, had grander visions than just extravagant purchases. His goal was not to just maintain his wealth, but to grow it to over $1 billion. Duke opted for a lump sum payment, which amounted to about $85 million after taxes. But instead of splurging, he assembled a team of financial advisors and invested the majority of his winnings. He put the money into low-risk bonds and high-interest savings accounts, and he also invested in oil and real estate, which promised higher returns. His financial team helped him diversify his investment portfolio to protect against market volatility. They also advised him on tax-efficient investment strategies, ensuring that his wealth would not be unduly eroded by taxes. Duke's approach was conservative. He aimed for an annual return of just 2.5% to 5%, which is modest but stable. Duke also set aside a portion of his winnings for his personal passions, including setting up a family foundation to support educational initiatives and investing in his own cycling team. He believed in using his wealth to make a difference in the world and to pursue his personal dreams. Today, Brad Duke is an example of a lottery winner who used his windfall to build an even larger fortune. By focusing on financial growth rather than extravagant spending, Duke has managed to multiply his lottery winnings. His story underscores the importance of having a clear financial plan and the right team of advisors to help navigate the complex world of wealth management. Brad Duke's journey from lottery winner to billionaire is not just about the money he won, but about the strategic and thoughtful decisions he made afterward. His story is a blueprint for any lottery winner looking to not just preserve their wealth, but to expand it. Winning the lottery can be a double-edged sword. The sudden influx of wealth can either pave the way to financial freedom or lead to a more gilded form of debt slavery. The key to ensuring it's the former lies in the immediate settlement of debts and the establishment of a budget that reflects the new financial status. Clearing debts should be the priority for any lottery winner. This step not only provides a clean slate, but also prevents the high interest from eating away at the newfound wealth. It's a liberating first step that can set the tone for a financially responsible future. Once debts are cleared, the next crucial step is budgeting. While it may seem counterintuitive for a new millionaire to live by a budget, it's a powerful tool for managing wealth. A budget helps to keep track of spending, identify areas where money can be saved, and ensure that investments and savings are being prioritized. Les Robbins, a junior high school teacher, won a $111 million Powerball jackpot in 1993. Unlike many lottery winners who splurge on luxuries, Robbins took a different path. He used a portion of his winnings to clear his existing debts, freeing himself from financial obligations and the stress that comes with them. After settling his debts, Robbins turned his attention to budgeting. He was determined to use his wealth to make a lasting impact. With careful planning, he allocated funds to establish a camp for children called Camp Winnegator. He purchased 226 acres of land and set up the camp, which has brought joy to countless children over the years. Robbins' budgeting didn't stop at the camp. He continued to live a modest life, avoiding the trap of excessive spending that befalls many lottery winners. He understood that even a large sum like this could be depleted if not managed properly. By setting financial boundaries, he ensured that his winnings would support him for the rest of his life and allow him to pursue philanthropic interest. By clearing his debts, he was able to start his post-lottery life on the right foot. Through budgeting, he was able to fund a passion project that not only fulfilled him personally, but also provided a service to his community. When a windfall like a lottery jackpot lands in one's lap, the temptation to splurge can be overwhelming. However, the wise know that the true game begins with investment strategies that ensure the longevity and growth of their wealth. Diversification is the cornerstone of a robust investment portfolio, spreading risk across various assets such as real estate, stocks, and bonds. The first rule of thumb for lottery winners is not to put all their eggs in one basket. Diversifying investments can protect against market volatility and economic downturns. Real estate often serves as a stable investment, providing potential rental income and value appreciation. Stocks, while more volatile, offer the possibility of substantial returns. Bonds, on the other hand, are generally safer and provide a steady stream of income. For those new to investing, starting with a mix of these assets can be a prudent approach. Real estate investments can range from residential properties to commercial real estate or real estate investment trust, or REITs. The stock market offers a variety of options, from individual stocks to mutual funds and exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. Bonds can include government securities, municipal bonds, or corporate debt. The Putnam Avenue Family Trust is an exemplary case of lottery investment done right. After winning a staggering $254.2 million jackpot, the trust was established by the winners to manage and invest a significant portion of their prizes. The trust's name and the beneficiaries' identities were kept private, adding a layer of security and privacy to their newfound wealth. The trust's investment strategy was focused on long-term growth and sustainability. By investing in a diversified portfolio, the trust ensured that the funds would not only be preserved, but would also grow over time. The trustees, likely guided by skilled financial advisors, allocated the funds across a balanced mix of real estate, stocks, and bonds. The real estate investments included both residential and commercial properties, providing a stable base for the portfolio. The stock investments were carefully selected to include a mix of high-growth potential stocks and stable blue-chip companies. The bond investments added a layer of security, with a focus on high-grade municipal and corporate bonds. The Putnam Avenue Family Trust's approach highlights the importance of strategic planning and diversification. By creating a trust, the winners were able to manage their wealth collectively, with decisions made for the benefit of all members. Their investment choices reflect a balanced approach, aiming for both the preservation and growth of capital. The trust strategy underscores the importance of diversification, the value of professional financial advice, and the benefits of a long-term investment outlook. Winning the lottery isn't just about personal enrichment. It's a unique opportunity to make a positive impact on the world. Many lottery winners find that the joy of charitable giving is as rewarding as the win itself. Establishing a foundation or trust dedicated to philanthropy allows winners to support causes close to their hearts in a structured and lasting way. Philanthropy after a lottery win can take many forms, from ad hoc donations to the establishment of a formal charitable trust or foundation. Such structures enable winners to give back to their communities, support charitable causes, and leave a legacy that outlives their own enjoyment of the funds. It's not just about the money, it's about making a difference and finding purpose beyond the wealth. Setting up a foundation requires careful planning and legal guidance to ensure that the funds are used effectively and in accordance with the winner's wishes. It also provides tax benefits, as many countries offer deductions for charitable donations. Moreover, it allows winners to involve their families in the decision-making process, instilling values of generosity and social responsibility. Colin and Chris Weir from Scotland became Europe's biggest lottery winners in 2011 when they won a staggering £161 million in the Euro Millions jackpot. Rather than simply indulging in their newfound wealth, the Weirs chose to share their good fortune through extensive charitable work. The couple set up the Weir Charitable Trust in 2013 with the aim of supporting Scottish communities and small charities that struggle to secure funding from other sources. Their donations have been wide-ranging, supporting causes from local community projects and youth sports to larger national campaigns and political causes that aligned with their beliefs. The Weirs' philanthropy didn't stop at their trust. They made significant contributions to the Scottish National Party and to the Campaign for Scottish Independence, reflecting their personal political convictions. They also invested in their local football club, Partick Thistle, with the vision of developing youth talent and giving back to the sport that brings communities together. Their generosity extended to individual acts of kindness, such as purchasing a prosthetic limb for a young amputee and supporting a young artist's education. The Weirs' approach to philanthropy was personal and heartfelt, reflecting a desire to make a tangible difference in people's lives. Their legacy is not just one of personal financial success, but of meaningful contributions to the welfare of others. They demonstrated that with great wealth comes the opportunity and perhaps the responsibility to contribute to the greater good, leaving a lasting positive mark on the world. Navigating the sudden shift from private citizen to public figure is one of the most daunting aspects of winning a massive lottery jackpot. The influx of attention can be overwhelming, affecting both public interactions and personal relationships. Winners must learn to manage this new reality with grace and caution, setting boundaries to protect their privacy and well-being. The glare of the media and the public's curiosity can be intense after a lottery win. Many winners find themselves the subject of headlines and the focus of attention, both wanted and unwanted. This can lead to stress and pressure, making it essential to establish a strategy for dealing with the public and media. Some choose to engage with the media to control the narrative, while others opt for maintaining a low profile to preserve their privacy. Personal relationships can also be strained by a lottery win. Friends, family, and even acquaintances might have expectations or requests for financial help. Winners must navigate these relationships carefully, balancing generosity with the need to protect their assets. Setting clear boundaries is crucial. It helps manage others' expectations and prevents exploitation. In 2009, Neil Wanless, a rancher from South Dakota, won a Powerball jackpot of $232 million. Despite the life-altering win, he chose to keep a low profile, avoiding the pitfalls of fame that often accompany such fortune. Neil's approach to handling his relationships was as grounded as his response to the public eye. He continued to live a modest life, working on his family's 320-acre ranch and being mindful of how the money could change his relationships. Neil understood the importance of staying true to his roots and used his winnings to pay off debts and invest in his ranch, rather than indulging in a lavish lifestyle. He also managed his personal relationships with discretion, ensuring that his interactions remained genuine and not influenced by his wealth. Neil's commitment to his community remained steadfast. He contributed to local projects and causes without seeking attention or accolades. By keeping a low profile and setting boundaries, he was able to maintain his relationships and lifestyle in a way that aligned with his values and upbringing. His story encourages other winners to consider the long-term implications of their newfound wealth on their social interactions and to act in a way that preserves their integrity and personal happiness. Winning the lottery is a transformation that can affect generations to come. Preparing for the future is about more than just managing wealth. It's about creating a legacy that can support a family's dreams and aspirations long after the initial excitement has faded. Estate planning is crucial for lottery winners, as it ensures that their wealth is distributed according to their wishes and provides for their heirs in a structured way. It involves setting up wills, trusts, and other legal structures to protect assets and minimize taxes, ensuring that the winner's legacy is preserved and passed on efficiently. The process also includes making decisions about how much to leave to family members, how to support charitable causes, and how to ensure that wealth contributes positively to the lives of future generations. It's about striking a balance between enjoying the present and securing the future. Despite the influx of wealth, maintaining a semblance of normalcy is vital for mental and emotional well-being. It's easy for lottery winners to get caught up in the whirlwind of spending and lose sight of the values and routines that kept them grounded before their win. Staying connected to one's roots, keeping the same circle of friends, and continuing to engage in regular activities can help preserve a sense of identity and purpose. Jim and Carolyn McCullers' approach to their $190 million Mega Millions jackpot win in 2011 is a blueprint for thoughtful future planning. The McCullers from Washington State immediately recognized the importance of estate planning and took steps to ensure their wealth would benefit their family for years to come. They sought professional advice to navigate the complexities of wealth management and set up trust for their children and grandchildren, ensuring that the money would be a blessing and not a burden. The McCullers also made it a point to maintain their regular lifestyle, with Jim famously stating that he'd continue to clip coupons. Their focus on family was evident in their decision to share their good fortune with their children and grandchildren, but they did so in a way that encouraged responsible financial behavior. The McCullers didn't just hand over lump sums, they provided financial support that encouraged education, home purchases, and other meaningful investments. Jim and Carolyn managed to navigate the complexities of sudden wealth with foresight and humility, setting an example for lottery winners everywhere. Their legacy is not just one of financial wealth, but of a family that remained united and grounded despite their extraordinary circumstances. In the dance of destiny that a lottery win entails, the stories we've shared illuminate the path from euphoria to prudence. As we've seen, the true jackpot isn't just about winning, but in harnessing such fortune to forge a future that's as secure as it is splendid. The greatest reward lies in transforming a moment of luck into a lifetime of wisdom. As we close this chapter, let's carry with us the understanding that while wealth can be fleeting, the legacy of thoughtful stewardship is everlasting.